I also watched Old Dads. Oh, Pitbull, you have to watch that. You're going to love that. It is so funny. Green's just as bad as yellow for coverage. Just work stuff. Happy to explain to my manager why we have no backups for our main business systems that experience massive data corruption when at the end of year processing screws up overload a lot of people. Oh, really? Yeah, that's not good. I am Bill Burr. It's a good film, though, isn't it? It was funny. I really enjoyed it. I was sat up here giggling quite a lot because I've been trying to spend as little time in bed as possible. So I come in here. Here's another one for you. Go on. I'm always up for a nice recommendation of something to watch. My missus just said to me that I need to watch Fool Me Once. Apparently, she said, well, let's put it this way. She's binged watched it all today because she was up at 3 o'clock this morning because the dog wasn't very well. She's not very well, so she came downstairs to the front room to sleep. But she didn't do much sleeping from what I understand because she literally is on episode 6 of this TV series on Netflix. So here's another one for you. Netflix show Fool Me Once. There we go. It's like 7 episodes. There you go. So yeah, my missus was literally, how weird is that? Yeah, she said to me that I have to watch it. So I figured that I was going to come in here and do this for a bit because I miss you guys. I do. I miss streaming. I genuinely do, as you all know. And I just figured I'd come back in here because, as I said earlier on, I'm disappointed that I wasn't able to give this to my granddaughter for Christmas. It wasn't going to be a Christmas present for her, but I would have liked to have given it to her over Christmas. It didn't work out that way. And then every time I want to sit here and paint and stuff, I leave this one on here and I won't start anything new because that's just spreading myself too thin. So I figured, and the only thing that's been stopping me is literally just pressing the go live button. She's stupid, really. It's like, it's very weird. Yes, you do. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain what goes on there. And it's not a show you can have on in the background while you do something else. Not really pay attention. It's TV. It confuses our way through. Everything that happens is relevant. Yes, okay, well, thank you for telling me that because I would have probably done exactly what you said not to do. I would have probably put it on in the background, but now I will give it my full attention. I'm actually really looking forward to watching it. My plan is as well is that provided that I fill up to it, I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow, just painting by numbers, and just to see if I can get this knocked off a bit quicker than I have been, and also because it's nice to talk to you guys. Hey, we got ourselves a snake. Look at that. Might do these 15s down here. But yeah, so we'll be watching that today without fail. They added tow trucks into vanilla GTA, so I've been playing those too. I've been trying to avoid GTA, to be honest. I had a bit of a bad experience the other day, and it's kind of made me not want to go back in there ever again, to tell you the truth. Like, I honestly do feel like a man out of time. I won't go into details over it, but yeah, it wasn't a pleasant experience. Like, sarcasm is lost on people these days. It's like everything that comes out of your mouth is the truth, regardless of how you say it. It's a problem. Pegley, how you doing, buddy? How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? And thank you for all the messages that you've been sending, buddy. I really appreciate them. And I'm sorry that I've been kind of incommunicado. I've had a lot of tooth problems and stuff, which hopefully is going to be cured by the end of next month, because I did put up a message in my Discord. I've got to have 2 wisdom teeth removed at the hospital / clinic or whatever. Well, you know how Rockstar will 5M was past it? Yes, I do. Yeah, so cut a long story short, it was going to be over a year before I could get seen to have these taken out, and I've been dribbling. It's been that bad. So my missus see how much it was to go private, and I'm just going to have to put it on my credit card. It's about, the worst case scenario is going to be about £300 per tooth. But instead of having to wait almost a year, I can have it done next month. So, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, really. Well, I say it's a no-brainer. It's not. It's the way of the world, unfortunately. I said to my missus, I said, I'll just wait. I said, because it's too much. And she said, that's just ridiculous. Just get it done. You've got no quality of life like this, so just get it done. It's just everything seems to just be designed to keep you more and more in debt. We got a number 1 there, which is just this one, so we'll have that next. I worried that Rockstar would lock down the 5M stuff and control freaks, but what they're doing is incorporate 5M creations into the GTA game online. The tow truck jobs are part of that as well. Ecto 1. Excellent. Rich get richer and the poorer get poorer. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, like I said, I don't really play GTA Online, which is a shame because I used to enjoy it, but then I can't be doing all of that, spending hours trying to do stuff to get money and then have somebody come along in a DeLorean or a Dominator and just come along and ruin hours of work just because they think it's funny. You know? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just miserable these days, but yeah, I've got no interest in that at all. I probably should do. I mean, I used to do it when you were able to get your own server, you know, by unplugging the network cable, and then you could be in there with just your friends and invite them to it and stuff, and then every now and again it would get filled up with other people and you just move on to another one, do the same thing again. But that's why I moved on to 5M. What do you mean they fixed that? Fixed what? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Time for me to look at that later on then. When did they do that? I didn't know they'd done it. Mm-hmm. Bloody hell. Alright, okay. But let's face it, it's not like I really have my finger on the pulse anymore. Unless it's my own, just making sure I'm still here. There. It's definitely come along well, this. And since I've learned a little bit more about paint thinning, it seems to be going a bit quicker. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. That feels like it's going quicker. Right, so what we got now? Loads of 19. Loads of black. There. Here. So, Pegley, do you do much TV watching or Netflix watching, film watching, TV series? And if you do, what kind of things are you into? So yeah, it's a lot more PC friendly today than it was a few years ago, if you know the tricks. What do you mean the tricks? Obviously I don't. Not really. I should do more though. Yeah, I've been getting into some new TV series shows, and I've been going off people's recommendations of stuff that they watch, purely because like I've kind of run out of stuff that I would normally watch, and I've decided to broaden my horizons, you know, and I at least give each show 3, maybe 4 episodes. And if in those 3 to 4 episodes I'm like, I can't carry on with this, then as far as I'm concerned, that show's not for me. But if I can get through it, you know, it might get better. Some of them really have. But you're never going to know if you don't give them a try. You know? Looking forward to Tuesday. Wow. Okay, you'll have to tell me about that. But what are you looking forward to Tuesday for? I'm hoping it's not something you told me about already that I forgot. That would not be good. Do you have Netflix, Pegley? All 5 episodes of the show Echo Drop on Disney Plus Tuesday. Echo Drop? What's that? Honestly, I feel like I'm just this Neanderthal that's learning fire for the first time. I don't know any of these names you're coming up with there. I can sit there and watch a whole season and just lose interest in stuff. I might have ADHD or something. It's a Marvel show, the Death Girl from the show. Oh, okay. Oh, I might take a look at that. I need to catch up on Loki. I know Loki season 2's up, and I still haven't watched that. I've been quite apathetic to everything, to be honest. And I've also been in, you can imagine, with tooth pain and stuff, I've been in a lot of pain. So that's been taking over a lot of stuff just recently. Loki season 2 is my favourite Marvel show. That should tell you something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does actually. I will I think I'm gonna do the Fool Me Once first, and then I think I will slip over to do Loki season 2. I should open up a recommendations thing in the Discord actually, and then just get people to put a bunch of shows in there that are worth watching. Because sometimes you just, I don't know about you lot, but I get kind of overwhelmed by looking at all the pictures and stuff, and you know, trying to read what the synopsis is or getting the first couple of minutes of it, and it just, I don't know, I find it a bit overwhelming. And I have a challenge for you when you watch Loki. Okay. Does it involve drinking alcohol? I tell you what I have watched. I just watched that Jeffrey Epstein thing on Netflix. Wow. That was a bit of an eye-opener. And it's like I've always turned around and said on here and my whole life, he who has the gold makes the rules. Who thinks The Simpsons are going to be correct with the fact that Donald Trump's going to become president in 2024? And at that point, somebody's got to pull in Matt Groening for being a time traveler. The FBI, they've got to do something at that point. When you watch Loki, you have to tell me if you recognise the actor from Ouroboros, and you aren't allowed to look up or ask anybody else. Yeah, all right, no worries. No worries. And you know me, I'm what's it? If I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Ouroboros. Okay. It does come out. You don't have to tell me the actor's name, just where you know him from. And you do know him. Okay. I've just got to keep my eye on this particular line I'm doing here. because I just noticed that it doesn't actually label it anywhere else. And if I lose it, I'm going to end up painting it the wrong colour. Goes all the way down. Okay. Birdie. Oh. Brush is just stuck something. Off. Come on. And should be the last bit now. Properly. Get in there. Come on. Now to there. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that turned out pretty well. What's that? That's going to just be... Yeah, I'm sure of it. It's going to be... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's scrub this off, see what we can do next. So it looks like we've got a large... Oh, actually, we do 16 and 13 next. We do the underneath of that. Didn't actually realise that needed doing. So I think we're going to do the 13 first. And like I said, the good part about this is that I prepared all of these paints last night. Because to be honest with you all, I was actually going to come on and do some painting last night. But as I said, I just don't seem to be able to press that go live button. Which is bizarre. I don't know why it is. It is what it is. I'll get over it at some point. There. Nice. He's looking really good. I'm enjoying doing this one. I think it also makes a difference when you enjoy the subject that you're doing. You know, like if it was superhero or Harry Potter or whatever, you know. And also the fact that I'm doing them figurines and stuff in the background. Because the problem is that I can't really do a figurine on stream. And the reason for that is because once you've painted one bit, you have to let it dry. And as witty and as funny as I am, and as great conversationalist as I am, and I don't think I can keep that up for too long. You know. My friend suggested to me, well, then you should do a couple of figures. And it's like, no, I don't like doing that. I like to stick to just doing one at a time until it's complete. Oh, Pitbull, I did make my Thanos glove, though. I don't know if I told you all of that already. My Lego Thanos glove. I haven't put the lights in it yet, but I have done it. How many points you got there? Oh, God. I was actually thinking last night, the whole jump scare thing is going to crap the life out of me when I hear it again. Because the supplies thing does. I've become really desensitized to it now, I think. Which is great for you lot. Not so good. Well, look at that. Very nice. Makes a great content. Right. Okay, so we've got that bit to do now. And I think we'll just slip in with a 17. Oh. What are you owing for? So, Pegley, what kind of shows do you watch? What kind of things are you into? And anyone else out there that hasn't come up to say hello or talk or whatever, just let me know what shows that you lot are into. I'm always curious to see what other people like to watch. I'm just interested in people. Yeah? I don't know if you saw this already, but the internet are in uproar over the Steam Awards. Is that because of Baldur's Gate and the fact that a good game actually won it for a change, and that they put down the most innovative game of 2023, which was Starfield? It's like innovative. I don't think I would use the word innovative. They should have had a scummy category. You know, that would be good. Thank you, darling. See, I said I was going to try and do it today, didn't I? Coming along quite well. I did really well with these paints. Last thing I watched was Cobra Kai, first season 2. Not watched it since. Cobra Kai was brilliant. I actually binge watched all of that. I could not stop watching it. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm an 80s child. Well, not an 80s child, but that was when my childhood. I was an 80s child, really. I was born in 75, so technically speaking, I was an 80s child. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. The Labour of Love Award, the game that still gets constant updates after all this time with devs because they care so much. Oh, and what was that for then? Red Dead Redemption 2, the game hasn't seen new content in 3 years. Right there with you, 78 myself. Yeah, there you go.
You look a bit parched. Why don't you take a drink?
I do, and I should. Mr. Offspring, how are we doing, buddy? I've got some water here. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How was your Christmas? I love these paint by number streams. They're just I get to do my painting, obviously, right? But I also get to talk to you guys. You know, like when I'm doing, like when I was playing Spider-Man or I was doing Star Wars or Batman or whatever. I don't actually get to talk to you guys. And don't get me wrong, I love playing games and what have you, but sometimes it's just nice to catch up with everyone. And I'm really enjoying doing this and then talking to you all at the same time. Christmas was good. New Year was ill. Still slightly ill now, but better than I was. How was yours, buddy? It was quiet. My missus went to my boys for Christmas, which obviously left me here on my own, which is not a problem because they brought back a really nice Christmas dinner, which unfortunately wasn't really able to eat because I had major toothache. And I've got to go and have 2 teeth ripped out, 2 wisdom teeth. I've been in a lot of pain with it, so I haven't really been able to eat that much. But I still managed to put weight on because I can feel it, which is, I think it's because I smelt food, and that obviously the calories in the food just automatically enter my body, whether or not I'm eating it or not, The curse of being fat, I guess.